Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Engage news. So this time around, we actually have Sigurd. And finally, we get to see his ring, or emblem ring. And once again, I have to shout out Phoenix Master for translating this. Thank you so much. And oh my god, this I have been so excited to see Sigurd finally. Like so far, we've seen Marth, we've seen Celica, and now we finally got Sigurd. They took their time, but finally, we're going to be seeing him. So. I wonder how they're going to show. I wonder who they're going to actually show next because so far they seem to be. Because so far we've gotten most of the characters. Like the only characters I think we're missing that we've seen so far is the fighter guy, which was in one of the previous trailers, and we haven't seen any of the other rings so far. Actually, I believe.
No, we haven't. It's just been these three.
So that means that we're down to this guy, and if so, that means that they have to show like other characters, or they have to show other characters at this point, or they're just like not going to drop any news at all when they if they continue on with this.
I
So
hope they might talk more about like gameplay mechanics and story.
if they
I don't know.
do, I hope they do it officially.
I know. I also hope. I think that they might talk about like the enemy a bit and like if they like fucking like what the enemy empire is up to and shit.
Like I hope they do what Octopath does, like release a character or like story trailer. Because like so far we know that the only thing that we're doing in this game is collecting all the emblem rings, and we have a avatar known as a leader. That's it. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's a story for
Minimal.
another video. But so let's see what Sigurd has to say to male leader. I care for you as if you were my own child. Oh my god. So yeah, a lot. This line right here, Alex. You have no idea how much controversy this line has actually garnered.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because, like, seriously, like we knew this game was
It.
gonna have Avatar worship because we're a divine dragon, but oh my god, Sigurd,
Sigurd, come on,
I
man.
care for you as if you're my own child. So this is so, but like there's no mention of self. Like we don't know if self is gonna. I don't think the thing is though. I this right here leads me to believe that we're not going to be seeing the secondary protagonist. So like that circle that had all those lords right there with like the like
Not
you know.
seeing anybody else.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
think we're
it's
gonna be seeing
just
the other
them.
characters.
Fuck.
But well, Alex, if you had to choose, who would you want, Sigurd or Self?
Definitely Sigurd. Not even a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's kind of bums me out because that means we're not going to see Eliwood or Hector. We're not going to see Ephraim. We're not going
I
to
fucking hate that we can't get Eliwood or Hector because Lynn took the goddamn spot. She's had like 8
seriously.
all heroes. She's had all fucking screen time, and now it's this.
I mean, I know that like Crystal's going to love this because she's going to be getting Sigurd and Micaiah, but like,
I know, but
well,
still.
oh my god, man. And that means that for Final Fantasy 6, we're not going to get like Lilian, even though I would like that's like on the fence a bit. That means we're not gonna get like we're not gonna get Self, even though he's literally the main character of the second generation of genealogy, though. Like, come on.
It's wild, man. But I think that like when you think of Fire Emblem 4, you think of Sigurd. You don't think of Seliph. That's what I do at least.
Hmm. And
Like,
then like, but it's weird though because and that also means that for like for Awakening, we're not gonna get Crom and Robin, even though they were more of a protagonist than Lucina. And for Fates, we're only getting female like corn. We're not even gonna get male corn. It looks like.
it's a popularity contest. I'm telling you now, it's a popularity contest.
And then for Three Houses, we're not even going to get the Lords, who are basically the main characters, even though Byleth is also sort of a main character, but he's making an appearance.
Yeah, is it male or female Byleth? I don't remember.
It's male.
It's
Male
not a
Byleth, we're
popularity
getting female
contest. I
Corrin.
lied.
What?
It's not a popularity contest. I
Come
lied.
on, God. Like, seriously,
Everybody
female Byleth
thinks
makes a bigger impact than
Byleth.
male.
I know. That's because you get to marry Demetri. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, and Claude.
And Claude. You get to marry all three of the lords. What kind of power is that?
Like, I can't even wait to see how, like, I cannot wait to see how, like, male Byleth actually appears as, like, an Emblem ring. I hope it looks better than. I hope he cleans up that compared to how he looked in Three Houses.
I think he will.
Mm-hmm. And then in Echoes, we're getting Celica. We're not even getting Ulm.
I know.
Like, come
This is the
on.
second time that it's all erasure. They did this in the first Warriors
Yeah,
game.
like,
What the
come
fuck
on.
is
Like,
this?
come on,
Give
chill.
us Psalm again.
Yeah,
They
so
don't
we're
even talk about Celica and Awakening. They named the whole fucking continent after Alm. Are you
mm,
shitting me?
yeah, and they're not gonna put him in the game. Like, not
They
even
just pretend he doesn't exist after
like
Echoes.
we don't
This-
know if they're gonna if those characters are even gonna make an appearance, but this kind of confirms it right here. Like this trail right here. Like so far
Yeah,
from
I
what we've
know.
seen. But like they're cutting like secondary protagonists I can kind of understand, but they're cutting out like main protagonists like Ephraim, Alm, the Lords from Three Houses. Like they're cutting out pivotal characters like Seliph. They're cutting
The
out pivotal
fuck the shit
characters
out of me.
from the game that are main protagonists.
This does bother me a good bit.
Yeah, like come on.
It's because like you have to fit 12 games into this, which is a lot, I know. Um and it's like I get it, but at the same time, like if you're basing it off of like the most popular characters rather than like who had like kind of the biggest impact on the story. And this is also me bitching just because like half of my characters aren't fucking in there. So that just makes me sad. But I think there's also a big problem of like if you're basing it off of popularity, then you might be doing this for the wrong
But
reasons.
the
And
thing is, though, that they're also including the avatars from the game, and the Warriors games, they include the avatars. They include the male and female versions of Corrin and Robin, and they're only including the female version of Corrin in this game and the male version of Violet. So we're not even going to get. I mean, maybe we'll have the option to toggle between the two, but I doubt it's.
yeah, that is kind of wild. Honestly.
Yeah, like it's just so stupid, it seems like to me.
A little bit.
And like it irritates me because the characters that are being excluded are pivotal to the main to their games is like their main protagonists, and they're not being included or mentioned here. Like Sigurd's not even mentioning his own son.
I know.
All right, but so far I had to get that out of the way because this was a very controversial line that Sigurd dropped, and I had to express my own opinion on this line.
Yeah.
So let's see what else he has to say. I hope it doesn't piss me off more. I cannot wait for Grant George to voice those lines right there.
I know.
Alright, so those are some powerful words. I would hope so. I mean, he literally thinks of you as
Big
his own
fucking
child.
words, yeah. What do you mean, Seliph? Who's that?
Seliph? Who?
Uh-huh.
Every time we fight
What
together,
the hell's
Sigurd.
the Gen 2? I have kids.
Every time we fight together, Sigurd, I feel a strong connection to your heart. Dude, he's a ghost. I don't think he has a heart right now.
Bro, his heart got fucking burned out. Are you shitting me? That's pop.
And here we actually see Sigurd teaming up with Fran actually. Or I mean Clan.
Here that you can use like different characters.
Yeah, so the character, yes, but they get bonuses, and we see here that Clan actually has the Canto ability that Sigurd's ring comes with, and his move has increased by 1 actually.
With the inventory, you do also see his
the Rider's Bane.
Yeah,
but we don't know if he's actually able to use it.
I don't think so, because his class isn't able to use it.
So let's see. We see the. Thanks for looking. We see the engage mode, which I don't.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, he can't actually use it because he can't toggle between the weapons.
He's not a lance user. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that. So this basically, I guess, this confirms that you can't use every class can use every weapon basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
So he has a 6% chance to crit, and he's doing 10 damage. Do you think he's gonna crit, Ox?
I think he's gonna crit. Yeah. I think there's a solid chance he's gonna crit. Teleport anywhere cheat activated.
Okay, hang on a sec. Oh my god, seriously, he's doing this now. And that's obviously just, Phoenix Master like playing a joke with the subtitles here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he didn't crit actually.
Well, I'll be damned.
And Sigurd just teleports the enemy and attacks at the same time as the fireball.
I love that.
And yeah, see, look, actually we see that Clan.
Oh, that's a sprite.
Clan's bond with Sigurd actually improved actually.
Nice.
And we see here that he actually has the canto where you can attack and then move and like use up your remaining
It's
movement.
FE4 Kanto,
Well,
baby.
actually no, FE4 canto you can actually change your weapon though. Like after
Oh,
you
that's
attacked,
true.
right?
It's almost FE4 Kanto, baby.
This is
It's
basically
FE9.
Path of
It's
Radiance
FE9
canto. This
Kanto.
is
Yeah.
basically Path of Radiance canto.
Yes, it is.
And they're
It's
using
amazing.
the exact same map. We've seen this map 100 times. We get it.
And now we get to see it again.
And also, there's one more detail I want to point out before we actually end this video because it's kind of important. It plays here like towards the end. I mean, I think we already brought this up, but I'm still going to bring it up here. We see that here that he moves into what I think is a thicket, if not a bush. And this bush/thicket is giving 30 avoid in the top left corner.
That is crazy.
My god, the avoid in this game, I am really, like, this makes me believe that this, because we remember that in Echoes, the weapon triangle was non-existent, but they made up for it with having insane avoid in terrain.
Yes. So they might be doing
So
like
this base,
that again.
so this is why they're including the weapon triangle, but they're making terrain very pivotal because, like, for all we know, the weapon triangle, like, all we know is that the break mechanic, which we did in another video, which I have to upload because I haven't uploaded it yet because I've been having problems with my computer recently. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload that after this. But as we see here, they're basically making the terrain very pivotal to this game because now that they're reincorporating the weapon triangle again, the terrain here is going to be pretty insane because in Three Houses, the terrain was okay to all right, in my opinion. Like, when it was used, it was good. When it wasn't used, it was just bad.
Yeah.
Like, we remember the avoid force. The avoid force, oh my god, Jesus, 40 avoid. But here they're actually incorporating into like outdoor maps, which I am not against. So yeah, that's, I'm really looking forward to this. So we finally see that, so we can basically conclude that by leveling, you basically level up bonds with characters by using that, by having them equipped on maps. And basically it seems that we can infer that you're going to get more bond, that you'll be able to get more skills and more weapons from the character you have a bond with, the more you have them equipped and the more your bond levels up. Because we've
Yeah.
seen that with Alfred and Sigurd because they had higher bond levels in the other trailers.
So you could do more shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but like honestly, like even though that Clan's a bond is only level 1, he gets one extra move. He has the Rider's Bane and he has Kanto. That is good enough for having one bond level, I think. I don't think you need to really worry about
Yeah, that is fucking crazy,
like
honestly.
even
It's like, oh, you just get Kanto instantly. Yeah,
like
and one extra move.
like seriously, like we saw that momentum skill that Sigurd you had with Alfred where he literally pierced through other enemies. But this right here is like pretty insane. Like even like this makes me believe the Sigurd's ring is gonna be really good because if you're a Lancer, you're gonna get +1 move, you're gonna get a Rider's Bane, and you're gonna get Kanto. Like you don't even need to be mounted. You're gonna get Kanto regardless.
I know.
But this makes me think if I don't know if other like mountain units have Kanto because I don't think we've seen all of them have. I don't think we've seen Chloe or Alfred have Kanto without Sigurd actually equipped. In my opinion,
That is a good question. I don't know.
We will have to just wait and see because if they have Kanto by default, then Sigurd's ring is going to lose a little bit importance because that means you're just getting +1 movement or Rise Band. If his ring literally gives you the ability to have Kanto and only give you Kanto, then mountain units are going to have a bit of a hard time, retreating back from enemy lines. But this is going to make Sigurd's ring pretty powerful because this is just him at base giving you Kanto +1 move and a Rise Band. Like that's pretty insane. Like I hate, like, I know I sound like a broken record, but that's pretty insane in a game where, like, a game like this where the weapon triangle is going to be important and having like 30 of like getting a lot of avoid for terrain. Like it's pretty important. Like we don't know how hard this game is going to be, obviously, so we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, no, we will. I think that a lot of balance is going to be based on that because it's like class balance versus ring balance.
Like the rings, we knew the rings were going to be important, but Sigurd's ring right here is pretty good, I have to say. Like we've seen
Yeah.
Celica's ring, obviously, where like in a layer scene where like she teleports Celine, but like this is a pretty good ring, I have to say, and we get these rings pretty early, it seems.
Honestly, yeah, it does seem like it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And I don't know if we've said this before, but this basically confirms that the rings aren't locked to like lords or like important characters. Anyone can use these.
I know.
Yeah, and they're not like class locked or anything.
That's honestly, yeah, the fact that like you can just do that with anybody is legitimately crazy. It's
Like
just this is all the customization you need in a sense.
mhm. The only downside is that you're not going to be is that if your class can't use the weapon, you're not going to use it. Like that's like other than that, I don't see any other downside. You're going to get the skills, you're going to get the extra stat bonuses, but you won't if your class can't use the weapon, you won't be able to use the weapon. That's the only downside I see from the rings.
Honestly, yeah. It's just like the kind of sunken cost fallacy where it's like you've wasted this. Um but then it's like, all right, well, if you're using this for a specific thing, it's like I'm not using this for a weapon because like the weapon they have is already good enough. It's like that's fine. Like if you're using it for Kanto, you can use it for Kanto. It's all right,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
I like just the extra move.
Like, I mean, like, it would be pretty. Like, when we get this game, like, it would be pretty insane to like do a playthrough without the rings. That's something that I hope isn't a requirement. Like, you have to use the rings in order to beat certain maps. Like, I would love to see a playthrough of like, or like do a playthrough of where I don't use the rings actually.
I know that actually would be crazy.
And
I think that I don't know, man.
I'm interested in seeing like what's the replayability factor in this game because so far there hasn't really been like anything that makes me want to see like replayability because like obviously we've seen from the trailers like we've only seen like numerous characters we've seen like that's it we haven't seen like anything pertaining to the story like the only like I've said this before but we only know that the rings are important to the story we don't know if there's going to be like branching paths we don't know if there's like routes or anything like that so far this seems to be like a standard like one to one like a singular story of a game. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with that.
I am okay with it too because after having nearly 4 years of not having a Fire Emblem game, I'm up for anything at this point. But seriously, I
Yeah.
would like there to be some replayability because when like it's kind of like giving me the echo syndrome where after I beat the game, it's like, what do I do now that I've beaten the game? Do I just go through it again, trying different things? And there's nothing wrong with that, but I would like there to be something to like give me replayability.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that the biggest thing will probably be like, oh, you get to do male Aleer and female Aleer. It's like probably maybe S supports, maybe like just different emblem rings. I don't know.
We haven't seen S supports yet, and if they are, which I think they will be in this game, I think that they're just going to be locked to a layer because we've seen in leaked screenshots that back when people thought this game wasn't real, that there were no S supports. There were A supports, but no S.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
I'm like the way this game's art style is like there's no way there's not gonna be an S support with a male and female there. But if there is, I am interested in seeing if we will be able to S support the rings. If we are, that's kind of creepy. And if we're
A
going
little
to
bit.
like and if we're gonna get like ending cards like with like how we did it with Three Houses actually. And like the ending portraits when you S support with someone and also if there will be lesbian slash gay supports actually
Fucking hope so.
with the
Goddamn.
rings and the main cast actually.
That would be nice.
But of
I
course,
like to believe that they hopefully have come this far where it's like, yeah, they could probably do
I mean, hell,
this.
they were pretty open in the last game. Like you could like Linhardt, let's see,
Oh,
Dorothea, Edelgard.
I was Rhea included in that?
Yeah,
She's
but
such
I
a
don't. Yeah, but I don't like counting that because that's a route
I guess
exclusive pairing.
I don't. Well, to be fair, Elgard's a route exclusive
Yeah, I
pairing.
know, but still, like you don't really like. But she's not like a pivotal. Like she's not a character you can play as though. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Rhea.
she's not a unit. She's a character.
But yeah, like you gotta and Sothis too, but that's kind of creepy though.
That's really weird.
Yeah,
That's
because
really
she's actually
weird.
not 1,000 years old if you actually look into
It's
her character bio.
yeah. Yeah, no, she's not.
Yeah,
Stop.
and there were actually some
Stop it
people who
now.
I've seen some videos of people who S support her when they did it. But to be fair, they didn't know at the time. They thought she was, but still,
That
that's kind of
doesn't make it
creepy.
better to me. That doesn't make it better to me. Look at her. if that's what you're attracted to, we got some problems, buddy.
Yeah. So 5 pairings actually. I mean, I'm probably missing some,
Especially the feet part.
but from what I see, 5 pairings, that's pretty open. Like from going from the fates where you could only marry one character on one route, that's pretty
Well, there's
open.
like there's Niles, and I think there was one other person. I don't
Niles
remember.
and Rajat.
Ah, yeah.
So we went from 2 to 5. So like, who knows? Maybe I mean, honestly, like I don't really mind like gay pairings or lesbian pairings. In fact, I'm glad that Fire Island's actually opened up to the idea.
Yeah, they're getting there. I think that like we'll have more as time goes on, as long as like it doesn't just go to shit. But also they might like just kind of turn away from like the S4 pairings and go to like the A rank pairings, and like that's the max.
Like I
And then you
don't
get
like
like the ending cards like in the GBA games.
yeah, like I don't mind I don't mind pair endings. Like there are actually some people who hate paired endings because they feel like it doesn't mesh well with the story, which is like, dude, are you kidding me? Like they're getting married. Like it's like a marriage that doesn't really like impact the gameplay like how children did in Fates and Awakening. Like they're getting married when the game is over. Like what, you want them to be staying single forever?
I mean, listen, man, bachelors, am I right?
Like it's like, come on, it's
Yeah.
like this isn't like it's a happy ending for them. Like, don't you want them to be happy? It's like, no, I want them to be single and I don't want them to get married. Okay, that's how I play this game. Like,
sad, thank
that's sad. That's kind of like that makes me think you have a sad outlook on life, my friend. Oh my god. All right, but that's all I have to say about this video. Sorry for the derailing of like the Sigurd rant, but I had to get those off my chest when I saw that line. Like 3 seconds in, I could not watch the rest of this video.
Well,
But
you did. Watch
yes,
the
I did. I did watch this, and I'm glad that I got your opinion on that line, actually, Alex.
I have.
And
That's
other
okay.
than that, I have nothing else to say. Like, and I will actually leave this off. I wonder if we will actually still be able to go into Emblem Engage mode with if you use if
Oh, if you're like not the correct class?
yeah, like how if Sigurd has clan equipped right now, if it'll actually be able to go into Emblem Engagement. I am actually, and if you are, I wonder if because we know that if you go into Emblem Engagement, your entire attire changes, as you've seen with Alir and Marth.
Oh my god.
If you
maybe-
can, I wonder. Actually, no, because we saw that you can actually in this trailer. I'm pretty sure when he goes to attack this guy, we see, yeah, it's right there, but he doesn't select it. So this confirms you can go into Emblem Engage mode even if you don't have the weapon equipped, or if you have a class that uses the appropriate weapon.
yeah, actually that is something, huh?
Yeah, because see here, he uses the attack command instead of the engage command. Oh my god.
So has the ability to. I wonder what
So-
that's gonna look like.
So that means that everyone is going to have a unique animation, because we saw with Martha and Lear when they do Emblem Engage, they hold, though I think that was just a cutscene when they did that though. I don't think that's an actual like cinematic.
True.
If that is though, that's gonna get. I've said it before, but it's gonna get old really quickly.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, but this means that every character is gonna have a unique look, because we've seen that Alir and Alfred have had unique looks when they went into Emblem Engage mode with their characters.
True.
And this also confirms that not only can any character wield the wing, any character can go into Emblem Engage mode with any ring actually.
Huh.
And this means that clan's actually going to be really good, because we've seen in a past trailer that Celine and Celica could teleport. Well, Celine could teleport because she had Celica's ring equipped, but this means that depending on the bond level, clan could also do that with Celica if he has her ring equipped, and use Ragnarok the spell.
That's fucking cool. I like that.
Yeah, so this trailer has given me. So this trailer, even though it didn't show much or say much, it's confirmed a lot of information.
A lot to think about too.
Yeah. Oh my god. Now I. Oh my god. Who am I gonna equip when I? This means that basically Alir can actually have Sigurd equipped actually, even though he won't be able to use the Writer's Bane.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm so excited for this game. It's coming out in literally roughly 2.5 to 2 months.
It's soon.
It's so soon. It's approaching so fast. I cannot wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into on this video. When we have more news, we will cover it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time,